Afternoon, folks. Oh, let me turn the TV down. Watching Outlander, season 4, episode 2. It's very good. I enjoy it. Watched the first 3 seasons while I was pregnant at 3 o'clock in the morning when this wee one kicked me awake. Thankfully, you don't do that anymore, do you? You sleep right through. So, I forgot to do a weigh-in video last week. Fraser, don't look so serious. Smile. No. I forgot to do a weigh-in video last week, so I'm doing mine today whilst I remember, so it doesn't slip my mind again. Last week was a bit of a funny week. It was kind of all over the shop, headspace-wise. Not diet-wise, just mean life-wise. It was weird. So it just totally slipped my mind. What happened last week is I stayed the same. So actually I was okay with that because I'd gone to Viva Brazil, that Brazilian restaurant. Hi, you eat your hand. I'd gone to that Brazilian restaurant with some friends on the Saturday afternoon. Here you go, sorry, I'm trying to give Fraser Sophie. On the Saturday afternoon, and although I'd made no Gizmo, Sophie is not for you. The dog thinks this is a dog toy. I mean, fair enough, it squeaks and that, so. Anyway. We'd gone to Viva Brazil, and although I'd picked kind of salad and meat, I still felt bloated, and I think the salt and all the food and how it was cooked wasn't the best. So that played with my head a wee bit, but I still was good and about where I should have been stepwise. But when I came out the other side of that and stayed the same, I was really struggling. So I decided last week after the Tuesday to move up to step 3, and that's what I've been doing since, and I'm really enjoying it. I like being able to play with the calories in step 3 and see how much bang I can get for my buck. So I like to like try and get the biggest amount of food possible for my calories, like the biggest portions and things like that. And I don't really cook much from scratch on step 3. A lot of what I do is just pre-portioned ready meals or pre-portioned veg and stuff that I put together because sorry, I'm just laughing at Fraser, because it's easier to calorie count for me and I don't want to have to put too much thought into it all. So this morning I was 12 stone 1, which takes me to a grand total of 1 stone and 3 pounds, and I'd been stuck in 12 stone 3 for quite a while. So not only did I stay the same last week there, it didn't really seem to be wanting to move, but then it's moved today, so that's good. So 12 stone 1, quite happy with that. So I felt the need to move to step 3 because although I'm not saying I wasn't following the diet, I was. I didn't feel like I was. It was like my boundary lines had gotten a wee bit blurry and I was kind of sticking to it, but not really. Sticking. Shit, that dog. Yeah, but sticking to it. I can't even explain what I was eating that was wrong, but it wasn't in the forefront of my mind. I wasn't thinking about it all the time. Is that Gizmo? Is he barking? I wasn't thinking about it all the time, and you'll know yourself if you've done step 1, well, really any step I suppose, but particularly step 1 and step 2, you are living for that weigh-in. Like you're on countdown till your next weigh-in. It's all you're thinking about, and it's what you're working towards. So it's always in your mind, and the diet's always in your mind. And like I say, I even forgot to take my video last week. My headspace was just weird and all over the place, and as a result of that, I'm fairly sure I stuck to plan, but I couldn't actually even tell you I definitely did because I just wasn't really thinking about it the way that I should have been. So hence the step 3 move, and it's been much easier because I just have 2 products during the day and then I have all my calories for dinner. As I say, I like to see how much bang I can get for my buck, so I manage to quite often have quite a bit for my tea, which is good. So yeah, that's where we're at, 12 stone 1. Tomorrow is 3 weeks to my holiday, so if I can get... I really wanted to lose a stone in that time, but I'm not convinced I will. I've got a time of the month and I always stay the same, and I think that might be next week. I always stay the same on that week, which is fine because back in the day I used to gain weight that week, so I'm actually over the moon that it's a stay the same post-Fraser. And then that really just gives me 2 weeks. So even if I can get back to 11 stone 9, which is what I was the weekend I found out I was pregnant, for going on holiday, I'll be over the moon. Even just in, yes, I will. Even just getting into the 11s, I'll be over the moon. But I think for now I need to stick with step 3 I was getting really, really tired all the time, and I can't blame Fraser. I can't blame the diet. I don't know why I was getting tired, but I was. So I just upped my calories a wee bit, and there were some other things going on. I've had a bit of an ocular problem as a result of pregnancy. A form of macular edema, and I've not been able to see properly. And it was getting much better, and then in the last kind of week and a half, it took a real step back and got worse. So I raised my calories again just to take a wee bit of pressure off myself. And it's improved. It might just be coincidental, I don't know, but that's hiya. But that's what I've done. Your head looks massive at the moment, Fraser. So yeah, that's what I've done for now. So that's where we're at, 12 stone 1. Sorry, I feel this has all been a wee bit rambly, but hopefully it makes sense. And next week, I'm expecting that I'll probably stay the same next week, which is fine. But the 2 after that, I'm really hoping to get into the 11s and ideally be 11 stone 9, and that'll take me to going away on holiday. So yeah, watch this space.